All right, now
we're on to the good stuff finally.
we are finally here, Dave. We are in peak fiction territory. Peak fiction.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Peak fiction.
So, all right. So Resident Evil Vendetta.
Should be in the Criterion collection.
It is a masterpiece, and we're going to explain it.
Yes.
Here is our 2-hour-long video essay.
Specifically on this movie.
Can we get some red lighting here so we can have the bisexual lighting, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. Now, the plot is, Chris is deciding to hunt down some CIA guy who took some zombie virus, but he loses pretty bad, and the bad guys go to kill Rebecca, but Rebecca is a super genius and already invents a virus to help her, not die, and they go, man, this virus is a lot like something a certain someone took care of, wink, wink, wink. Let's go get to him, and they go to Leon, and Leon's suffering from PTSD, but they convince him.
They literally find him just like drinking himself to death in a bar.
Yeah.
Which doesn't feel like Leon to me, but he gets over it pretty quickly.
Yeah. The thing about Leon, and I don't think everyone understands, but all right, Leon's a himbo.
Yes.
I think he's too stupid to understand grief.
Yeah. So like, he and Chris get into an argument, and Rebecca's like, "Stop being stupid, both of you." And they're like, "Okay, we'll go save the day now." Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, doesn't she also say like her trauma's worse than Leon's?
Something like that.
And I'm like, I'm like, listen, Rebecca.
You only lived through one Resident Evil game. Leon lived through 2.
Yeah.
Plus 2 movies.
Plus 2 movies. This is Resident Evil 6, so that means 2, 4.
Oh, it is after,
after
6, isn't it?
Yeah, so that means he survived Raccoon City.
Yep.
He survived Spain. He survived. He survived a zombie T-Rex in 6. He survived getting blue-balled by Ada 3 times. All right? He has it way worse than Rebecca. So why is Rebecca the one eating like Karma sugar-glazed frappiatos, and she like doing like TikTok dances while Leon's drinking himself to death? This doesn't make any sense.
But it's okay. It's still peak fiction.
We're
telling you, we promise.
Listen, it's okay. It's fine, all right? It's fine, all right? Okay. So then, it turns out there was this dude who, during a missile strike to wipe out zombies,
he was getting married, and literally his entire wedding party got killed except for him.
And his wife's arm!
It is not explained how he was the only one to survive. Well, no, okay, so, because the dad of, who was, what was the relation again?
With who? With who?
The big Hulk-looking dude.
Who
used to be what was the relation between Arius and the guy and the femme fatale looking?
Well, the femme fatale, I thought those two were like siblings, right? Were they?
No.
No. The femme fatale, the big guy was her father.
Yes. What was their relationship to Arius? It is revealed here that Diego and Maria are father and they're just friends.
Yeah, they're just homies.
All right.
They're just buddies.
So yeah, they survive, but Arius does some weird BOW stuff to them, and they're like, I don't know, what is Maria like anything special except other than a good fighter?
No, she's like bio-enhanced to be a good fighter.
But her dad's like a Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Peak fiction, please.
Peak fiction.
He's
got a minigun too.
We have to weave the argument. So they like just jump everyone and kidnap Rebecca. Yeah. So Chris and Leon do like the thing in JoJo Part 3 where Polnareff and Kakyoin do like the fist bump thing in the submarine.
Yep.
And they go and they like with a bunch of guns and go, let's go to New York, everyone. Mm-hmm. And what follows is the best 40-minute action sequence you could possibly get from 3D animation.
Correct.
It has, which the only one nitpick I have is everyone in New York's crying like, zombie invasion. if this is after 6, guys, these zombie invasions are weekly. How come we don't have a plan other than 2 big buff guys walking into
Because they know how successful Chris Redfield is. We've seen this man punch boulders at this point. There is nothing he cannot do.
It's like, where's, so they just...
Listen. All right, not to spoil this, but I know I said Resident Evil Death Island is the Godzilla Final Wars of the Resident Evil series, but I'm going to make another Final Wars comparison. You know how in that movie they're like, well, Earth is fucked. We need to, all these monsters are here. Let's just get Godzilla. That's what everyone here is doing. Like, oh, New York's fucked. Let's call Chris Redfield.
But it's like the Powerpuff Girls. The mayor picks up the red phone and he's like, Chris!
literally, that's what it is. That is what it is.
Chris shows up with the Wolf Squad and he doesn't have a gun. He just has his big biceps. It's like, I'm gonna punch everything.
What? They need a bat signal. But instead of a bat,
it's a boulder.
It's a boulder. It's just like a misshapen circle in the sky.
And everyone's like, is that an eclipse? And someone goes, oh no, Redfield's coming to town.
And you just hear him screaming Wesker as he runs across the city.
You can hear like the ground starts shaking as he starts dashing. He's mad dashing. So the movie starts off with like, what was it? Like the action scene. It's like zombie dogs are like chasing Leon on a freeway, and Leon's doing motorcycle tricks in the most,
again, peak fiction.
Unironically, the raddest
fiction.
thing. Oh, and they didn't even bother to do the Akira reference because he was too busy fighting dogs.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
They could have done it, but they had restraint. One of the few times they had restraint in this movie.
Oh my God! And then they both get to like wherever the building the bad guy is because he's planning on marrying Rebecca and implanting.
Well, the reason he's planning on marrying Rebecca, he's like, you look like my wife. Do you want to marry me? You don't have a choice in the matter.
Also, I'm putting my wife's arm on you. Cool, got it.
That way you look even more like my wife.
Because I'm not taking this ring off. I got it fit for her. We're not resizing it. Just die. Just put it on. All right? Like, shut up and put the arm on, all right? Like it's like you could just be like,
yeah,
new arm.
It's like a Lego dude.
It's literally like a Lego dude. And like, oh my God. And so then what was it? It was then Leon and Chris just doing wrestling moves on zombies in a hallway.
Yes.
Which was rad.
Again, peak fiction.
And then Leon,
I'm not gonna stop saying it until we're done with reviewing this.
Leon just gets a gun and knife and just like, just headshots like 30 zombies in a row. While Chris goes upstairs and does the best gunfight I've ever seen in my life between him and the bad guy, where they're just bobbing and weaving like it's a boxing match, but they're just trying to shoot each other. My favorite part is when after one of them misses, they just start spinning in a circle trying to shoot each other's feet.
Yep.
That was amazing. Then Chris does like a power drive into like a glass room. and then the big guy is like, big guy, use your Super Saiyan on me because I'm dying. And the big guy takes off his power limiters like he's goddamn Frieza. It merges with the bad guy or something to become like Super Bioweapon 3 or whatever. And then they fight a giant monster while they're jumping from a helicopter because a helicopter shows up. So they're trying to fight this giant Hulk-sized monster. Oh my God, it's so fun. How did they even get, was it a sniper shot or something?
I don't remember.
I'm trying to, how did they beat him?
I don't remember half of these movies.
Did they chuck him off the building or something?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think they chucked him off
something
the
happened
building.
and he fell off the building a second time and he splatted.
Yeah.
But peak fiction. And everyone is happy. Everyone's doing the congratulations.
Yep.
Leon's PTSD is solved.
He's cured.
The fight, but yeah, that's the plot. Peak fiction. The other nitpicks. None of these are way too important. Oh wait. I wrote the title card of Chris screaming to the explosion that brought up the title card was really funny. I forgot about that.
It was very good.
Because like he gets jumped by the main bad guy in the beginning, and he just goes, ah! Then the title card just shows up, and I was laughing. I was laughing. It was very funny. But, oh, yeah, that's how, okay, I totally forgot. So the virus infection also was weird because it was like everyone's already infected.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right.
But if you hit a button, they can just turn into the zombie.
Very
because if you, it's so
interesting choice.
Yeah, so the virus is in you, and if you hit a button and another virus comes in contact with you, you become a zombie. Which I'm like, that seems like we have too many steps here.
Yeah.
Like too many.
Just take out the middleman. It'll be much easier to accomplish your goals.
Yeah. Also, Rebecca did nothing in this movie. I'm thinking B. I'm thinking B.
Yeah.
Okay.
High B.
Do we put it? Okay, so is it above Resident Evil Apocalypse?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's above Apocalypse.
But under Sonic 2.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Okay.
That seems fair.
Cool.
That seems
cool.
That seems very, very fair.